was pretty annoyed at the end of Friday's stream because I just like screwed up and then I didn't have enough time to finish this game. So now we're back. I wasn't mad at the game, I was mad at myself for sort of like screwing myself out of being able to finish it. But now I'm just gonna finish it. And we should have time after this to do a Roller Coaster Tycoon scenario. I'm assuming that the final boss won't take me longer than an hour, but even if it does, we've also got a 2-year scenario I've got to slot in at some point. So this can take up to 2 hours to fight one boss, and we're still good. Oh right, I gotta unmute, hang on, there we go. We've also got some other trailers for things that they included that I gotta check out. Do I have health? Hang on, let me just load this level real quick. I have... You know, we're gonna farm up stops. We're gonna farm stops. Start the timer. We're gonna farm some stops. I think it'll just be slightly helpful. Oh, right. What? I have to... Ah! Side flip. I have to remember the controls. It's been like 2 days. Amped will probably just be tomorrow, honestly. I think I'll just be playing Amped tomorrow. I think what's gonna happen is today we're gonna do finish Blinx plus scenario, and then tomorrow will be Amped, and then Tuesday will be a Tycoon scenario, and then Wednesday it'll be back to Amped. I don't know. It looks like I'm not gonna have any daytime plans for the holidays. So it looks like I'll probably just be streaming, like... I'll probably stream on Christmas. I don't know. Maybe. There's a good chance I stream. I just stream straight through the holidays, because I got nothing else to do. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, shoot. Well, yeah. It looks like my holiday plans are the 24th in the evening. So hopefully I'll be home in time for the yearly Yakuza 2 run. I didn't do it last year. I feel like the specialness of it was ruined when I didn't do it last year. Hopefully I can do that this year, though. We'll see. I might not be around. Yeah. I would extra like to do it this year, actually. I'm gonna really try to make that happen, but it might start a little late. Like, we might be in the middle of the run around midnight, you know? Normally I would try to end the run as close to midnight as possible, but I think we might be starting it pretty late if I end up doing it. Yeah, I can totally just like get a hit in. I'm not gonna reset for that. That's a stupid thing to reset for. Wow, look at all the pans. Bro has gifted me pans. No, he's such a sniper, dude. I kind of don't want to accept taking any damage on any of the fights, to be honest with you, because it carries. The more damage I take, the worse I'm making it for myself on future fights. You know? So I'm not so sure that I want to take any damage. Still don't like mandatory boss rushes. I don't know how to feel about them personally, because on some level I get it. There is a certain excitement to it, and there's also, you know, it's the skill check of like, okay, did you fluke those boss fights? Like, are you actually good at the game? And unfortunately for me with this game, the answer is yes, I did fluke those boss fights. I am not actually good at the game. Which makes this hard. But, shit, like, I'm gonna reset. Man. The way this is, or it's conserving my health between attempts, it's making me play in an unhealthy way like this, where I just refuse to take hits, and it's gonna make this whole thing take much longer than if I just took some hits. Oh my god, look at all the pans. Well, I'm all panned up. I don't need to suck anything else. We've got all of what we need. For phases 1 and 2, I can definitely just like hide. Like so. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I did a little vacuuming this morning, just in my apartment. I'm basically Blinx the Time Sweeper, if you think about it. What? He just went immediately. Well, this is why I've been picking up hearts. I think I should avoid this part of the stage. It's a little bit crowded. Nah, I didn't find any time gems. Just found a lot of air and dust. It's pretty cool. Eventually he should get tired. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that happens here. Any day now. I swear this is a thing that happens. Is he just like... this is how I beat him last time. I just did this until he got tired and then I hit him. I definitely just like lack critical information about this fight, I feel like. There we go. He gets tired eventually. It just takes about 1,000 years. Oh shit. Okay. There's a 4th heart right there, so if I take another hit, it's actually okay. Oop, and I did. I gotta go pick up that heart now at some point. Alright, we are leaving at full HP. That is pretty good. And yeah, yesterday, or on Friday, I didn't mention this on stream because I kind of forgot it was happening until it happened. But Friday night, we finished N64 Mania. Spock, SG4E, and I started N64 Mania. I don't even know. I think it was 6 years ago. It was 6 years ago. We did races of every N64 game. We were just racing every N64 game on Friday nights. So every Friday night was a different N64 game. And we raced the final N64 game. SG4E was not there. Lame. But a bunch of people were. A lot of people came out for it. It was exciting. And the final game was Top Gear Rally 2. Because we just played in a completely random order, just based on vibes, and Top Gear Rally 2 ended up being, I guess, the game that was least interesting, so we just never played it until the very end. So I have a plan. You're gonna pop up over here. Backflip. I got owned by the backflip. Great. I think it happens a lot in this world in particular. He's not gonna. No. It's actually okay. I think it happens a lot in Ice World in particular because of the ice physics. The ice physics makes you want to jump around more in specific ways, and that's what causes... I feel like it wasn't that much of an issue for the first, like, most of the game. And it was only, like, recently in the game that I started to really yell at the backflip a lot. And I think the reason why is because ice physics make you want to jump more to control your position. Alright, perfect. So my strat is... Now, we're gonna get him to get rid of all of the pieces of ice that don't have a platform on them. I think it's... So I'm pretty sure the wind does not blow you. Like, I'm standing still now. Oh! I looked over at chat and then I got hit. I'm blaming you guys for that, actually. Totally your fault that I got hit there. I haven't been... I haven't gotten owned by that yet, but I feel like the ice sinking into the water is gonna get me one of these times. For sure. Yeah, waste of hearts, unfortunately, but there's too many crystals just, like, hanging around. Okay, didn't die. Wow, this is a massive problem. Okay. What? No, no, that was a platform too. Ah, that was a hit that I've lost. Yeah, all that barrel spam. Wait, no, hold up. You gotta break this one. Almost got them to break the center platform by accident. Oh no. No, 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 no. No barrels. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I'm not sure how to hit them now. That's really, really bad. The fucking backflip, dude. It's not even like back. Like look at the angle that it jumped in. Fucking Blinx. It's side flipped. That was not even a backflip. That was a side flip. It is actually so ass. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna use these, honestly. I still have to get one more hit in. You have to break this. You're not a fan of the repeat the same 3 notes over and over again school of music? Come on, spit up a thing for me. But what look at what I've done to the boss. Ah, hello. And there's a platform. Alright, goodbye. Honestly, goodbye. That was not good on my part. That was not good. I'm down to 3. I think I'm gonna accept that, though. I think I'm gonna accept that. Who's next? Right, it's this guy, and then it's the orb. Right. This guy I never understood. I never understood what to do on this guy. Okay. Got my power-ups. I don't want to pick up any more. For this boss, I kind of just spam the time powers after, like, the first couple hits. That's my only strat. Kinda wish this guy would drop some pans. He only gives you stuff that does 1 damage. I wish he would give pans. After that, now I'm gonna spam time controls to kill him because it gets hard otherwise. He starts doing weird stuff with the dashes. Building up a good amount of time here. Alright, now we reverse you. Should be 1 more hit. Oh, it's 1 more hit, and I've got... Hang on. Wait, is he dashing? What's he doing? I think I've just wasted that. He's just waiting. Like, how do you avoid that dash? I don't understand how you could he did 2 in a row as well, which is bullshit. I'm just saying. It's bullshit that he did 2 in a row. I'm just gonna kill him before he hits me. I don't like... I kind of wanted to do this with a slow motion to save a pause for the next fight, but I don't want to take another hit, so I'm just gonna end him like that. And I don't think those barrels actually damage you. Like, I know that when other people shoot projectiles, and like when that guy shoots projectiles normally, like the benches and the red barrels, those damage you. But it seems like his like barrel breath where he shoots like 50 barrels, those barrels seem like they don't hit you, because I've gotten hit by tons of those and I've never taken damage to that. I think they just push you. Oh yeah, hang on, we're gonna restart. I wanna spend the, I wanna spend the first part of this fight building up 10 red barrels. It's a lot harder to start picking stuff up once you've got the minions after you. So it's for the best if I just start with a bit of a farm. I didn't start with the farm I said I was going to, but, you know, shit happens. It's hard to... It's because the thing was it changed directions. God. Yeah, I have to come out of this fight with a good amount of health, though. So I think this is gonna be a reset. I think I'm best off resetting this. Does Blinx look like a Digimon? My only Digimon exposure is Digimon World 4. So my idea of a Digimon is Agumon with a gun. I don't know what Digimon is normally like. There are 4 hearts. I'm gonna try preserve that. So that if I take a second hit, I can heal it. Gotta clean up junk or something. That's not good. Yep. It's kind of caught on a weird border. This is just a really bad place to be. Okay. I think this is my least favorite boss by far. I really don't like this fight. It's because of the minions. I hate all boss fights that have minions in them. This one is no exception. These guys are incredibly annoying. They're really hard to hit just because of the spinning, all the constant spinning. And they jump up and down and stuff. Oh, I was gonna get 2 pauses off that. That is my bad. He's gonna come back as an orb. Yup. No, no, no. Okay. I really just need to, like, get around this square. Thank you. He's almost dead. I've got time controls. I kind of am trying to save the time controls for the next fight, because I think the next fight you can't damage him without them. If I could save this, that'd be great. Oh no, I'm standing on it. Yep. There's an orb somewhere out there, around the periphery. Ah, there he is. Backflip. Got him. Okay. Is there anything I can make here? Let me get to the center. Is there anything I can make here, or are we just going? I can make a rewind. Can I make, do I have 3? I have 3 moons. It's gonna be hard, but 1, 2, 3. Heart. Awesome. 5 pauses. This is a good setup for the final boss. This is proper. Oh right, I can just buy a heart here as well. I forgot about that. Forgot I could do that. I can also just buy full inventory of spike balls. Let's see. I don't think a better sweeper is gonna help me necessarily. This is the only one that's available. It's level 3. This sweeps up the heaviest junk. I mean, I might as well. I don't know if there's a downside. I guess I might as well buy this. Just in case he throws some heavy junk at me. Oh, right, he takes all of your time abilities. I forgot about that. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking... if I just hang out as far from him as possible. What did I pick up? I have one purple, so I'm looking for... This is the problem I was having with this fight yesterday. I have absolutely no idea how to consistently dodge that lightning attack. He doesn't always shoot it in the same way. Sometimes it's straight forward and sometimes it's to the side. Oh, there goes my thing I wanted to pick up. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to dodge that consistently every time, because I'm gonna have to dodge it a lot. So I'm just sort of slowly waiting. I'm just sort of slowly waiting for him to drop purples. Which he's dropping fucking everything except purples. I definitely bet on the wrong horse here. I was like, oh, I'll pick up purples. That's probably common. No. Dropping literally everything except the one thing that I need. There's no purples. Like, what is this? I think this is just bad RNG. I think this is honestly just bad RNG. I might have to just waste this. Okay, I think double jump is the play. I think if you double jump with the correct timing, that's how you dodge it. I think I just have to burn this, though. Grab a wreck. Please. They're just not hitting. They're just not hitting. I'm not really sure when he's vulnerable. I hit him once. I did manage to hit him once yesterday. And I was just doing it like this. I don't know why it didn't work that time, but the bombs just bounced off him. It's not very helpful. So I'll try with stops. Oh. I have to remember to always restart, because if I die to this guy, we're going back 40 minutes. I don't even need to vacuum up the bombs. I've got the spike balls. The spike balls are probably better. Honestly, the spike balls are probably better. But yeah, this might be... whatever this boss fight is, it has to be beatable in under 10 minutes. So, I don't know. That just bounces off him. He doesn't care about that. Yeah, none of this is damaging. He has some time when he's vulnerable that I don't know what it is. For every other boss in the game, they blink white when they have iframes, then they stop blinking white when you can hit them, but I think this guy just doesn't play by the rules, and there's just no cue for when you can hit him. That seems to be what's happening here. And you would think it's when he opens his clock face. But I tried hitting him then, it didn't work. Like, oh, okay, that just is it. I swear I tried that before. Maybe he has a bit of a precise hitbox. How's this held up so far? Well, hopefully I'm gonna beat it soon and we'll get the official review. I have opinions, of course. Yeah, you just really gotta double jump up there and get him. Oh, music changed. He's got shadow clones. He turned the floor into ice. Because this game didn't have enough ice in it before. We needed more. Oops, I just let him do that. Yeah, the hitbox is very precise on this boss. No. Wait, what just hit me? Hang on. Hold up, what just hit me? Is it because I touched the spike ball? I think that might be it. Well, perfectly wrong timing. Got frozen right on the ground. Okay, do something punishable. Wrong again. It's kind of shit that after the first couple hits, it's just like a straight 50-50 as well. Where it's just like, will your hit matter? Who knows? Wrong again. I don't think there's any way to tell them apart. I'm trying to look at them. Perfectly wrong timing again. Ah, that might go under. Nope. They look the same to me. But I have just been wrong every time so far. Okay, that time the bomb just didn't do anything for no reason. That should have totally worked, and it's shit that it didn't. Nope, wrong again. I think you might have to just hit both of them. It could be that regardless of... Like, there's just is no real one. You just gotta hit them both. Which, I can do that, maybe. No, I don't think I can do that, because I only have fucking bombs, which are not useful here, because they don't blow up because of the freeze. And I'm wrong again. I'll try a slow-mo then. I only have one more hit, and then I have to reset the fight. Well, the first two hits are easy. If I can build up a slow, then I can use spike balls on the whole thing. I just have to not waste ammo. I just have to build up a stop and then not waste ammo. There we go. I think it's that you have to just get them both. That's what it is. Alright, some kind of ultra final phase. Crazy soundtrack, by the way. What? Oh. Didn't know we could do that. It completely ate my shot because I got slightly too close and I just got, like... It was weird. Also, wow, this is a massive rewind. Hello? It just rewinded me, like, a very long way. Looks like no. I hit you. Well, we gotta retry again. The last hit is gonna be some kind of gimmick, maybe. The last hit might be some kind of gimmick. Or I just have to eventually guess what to do. If I had a stop, maybe we could do some experimentation. Like, that doesn't damage him anymore. least I think it doesn't damage him. The problem is that the hitboxes have been so, like, janky and precise that it could be that that's correct, and I was just hitting the rim around his face hole. It's not clear. So I have to try the same thing that probably doesn't work a whole lot more times, just to make sure. And even then, I'll never be sure, because there's, like, no feedback about it. Nah, it's possible. I have an idea. Because it's possible to reabsorb a mostly blown up bomb like that. The idea might be to get one of those and then to shoot it into his face when he's sucking in. But I don't know, because so far I've not been able to get him to eat anything that I've shot out of the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, first three phases are incredibly easy. It's just this last one where I don't know how to damage him. I might have to build up a freeze. Is there... There are currently 0 freeze. This is kind of shit because it's just a free hit for him. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. If he decides that he's gonna absorb the freeze power, you just take a hit. That's kind of shit. He's constantly absorbing stuff, too. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and then the ice got me. Are you talking to me, ID? Don't think I'm gonna be able to guess it. I think everyone here is overreacting. I've been fighting this boss for about 10 minutes. Currently, this does not rank. Oh, I got a bad combo earlier, so I didn't actually get the stop that I was thinking I was gonna get there. Great. Well, I can maybe experiment with some stuff here, because I'm gonna have pause. Oh, he gets the slow-mo again because it rewinded him back so far. Awesome. That means I have to burn my pause here. Ah, what the? Why did that... Hello? It put him in iframes. That was... The... What? That's extremely weird. It put him in hit stun, but he didn't take any damage. Yeah, the run up to this guy took about half an hour, 40 minutes or so, but the guy himself could be worse. That's weird. I might just look it up. I might just look it up because I don't really want to play this game much longer. You think you have an idea? Haven't you played this game before? You should just know, in which case you shouldn't tell me, because I haven't asked. Never got to this point. Hang on. But you do like using time controls on the stage 5 boss. I guess so. I guess that checks out. I'm checking your logs. It checks out. When I want to know, I'll just go look it up myself. This is bullshit, actually. Whoa, okay, no, I'm frozen in iframes. It's not bullshit. Get owned, look at this. Stupid, dumb boss fight. Don't step in at all. Just... Nobody step in. Nobody offer to step in. I will do what I see fit. The smack is kind of hard to dodge sometimes if you're near the edge of the screen. Like the original Yakuza 1, Rory. I think the solution to this is gonna involve that strange interaction. Oh, Kiwami, lame. I think I just have to, like, get lucky and stay alive until I can build up some kind of time control that I can then hit him with under some circumstance. He just gets to use that again. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit that he gets to hit you with his time ability, then rewind to right before he uses the time ability, and then just instantly hit you with it again, and there's nothing you can do about it. If the rewind on hit, I swear that's an issue too, that depending on what angle he wants to do the swipe at, it is, like, unironically, you can't avoid it. I needed that moon reset. I just need him to not pull bullshit for a while so that I can get a time ability, and then I'll have a shot at attempting to figure out maybe how to damage him. Alright. Where's the controls? He's just not dropping them now. I was trying to get the 4th rewind, or the 2nd rewind. It didn't work. But like in a situation like that, I'm pretty sure there's no possible way to dodge the smack. Look how... I don't understand why it sometimes rewinds you so far. Blinx just runs really slow. Cool. Cool, I was trapped. I'm trapped. If they rewind me and I'm still trapped, then it's just RIP. Uh-huh. Oh! Oh. Okay, I know what to do. You gotta use one of everything. Fuck. Seriously? Well, this is gonna be awful, having to pull that off. Especially when he's given me basically nothing but purples. Look at all of those. But yeah, there's different like glowing bits of him. And anytime, when I used the purple one, the purple glowing bit of him got knocked off. So now, it's clear what I have to do. Ah, well, he's just gonna kill me here. This is gonna be awful. No, this last phase is awful. I have to survive and just get lucky for an incredibly long time. Since the drops are random and hard to even get one of anything, I'm just gonna play the video game. I don't. Oops. Too slow. No, because he summons gems. Like, when he's gonna use a time ability, he just summons them from nowhere and then uses them. So if I pick up all of the gems, I think it doesn't matter. He's not using the gems that are on the floor. The key is going to be to hold my powers for when he uses his, so that I can break that, like so. Okay. Icing me in the middle of trying to run away from the bombs. So that I'm running towards the cliff with ice on. I think I'm dead here. I'm not sure how I avoid this. Okay. That was too close. That was too close. Okay, we've got a purple on the floor. It really doesn't help that, We don't have a purple on the floor. Wait, yeah, we do. That's just such shit, man. That is such shit. Look how far back it's rewinding me to. Is there another green? No, we're waiting on him to drop a green now. And now we are gonna grab the blues. Okay, we should have basically everything here. Because now we wreck. That's GG. Oh my god. That's not GG. Now it's GG. Imagine if I had 0 health and I died to that. Imagine dying to that. That would be the most annoying thing ever. See, I don't need anyone telling me or offering to tell me. It's not that hard to figure out. Just have to get lucky and use an ability, and then you notice the thing.
Wisdom to me drum knack. I stack zerbom seacraft ma. Structzan victim yes.
It's crazy how... Like, the story of this game is, like, the intro cutscene and the ending cutscene. And then there's literally there's nothing in between. It's kind of incredible. Like, they just set it up at the start, then you go on the journey, and then you've got the ending, where it's like, wait, what is all of this again? Oh, yeah. Blinx. I love that. There's our credits, though. GG. I love this theme with, like, the, like, vocoded... I don't even know what that is. It's like a text-to-speech sample. Yeah, that. The sickest voice sample. Yeah, this was a Japanese game. This was directed by the creator of Sonic Hedgehog, sort of. The character creator of Sonic Hedgehog. But yeah, this is I think this is the first R-Toon game, or one of the first R-Toon games. Developer known for a bunch of stuff, and then they sort of went out of business, but sort of just reopened as Arzest, and they still exist today. Ah, I see. Is that like a built-in Mac text-to-speech from the time? Some really stylish credits we're getting. Producers wish to thank the following. How? Oh yeah! Oh, you're right. That's where I recognize that from. That's yeah. Yeah, that text-to-speech is used really heavily in Killer 7, isn't it? Yeah. Is it just one of the characters, or do they all talk like that? There's some character that talks in that, right? I think. Okay. Wait. Are we getting the bad ending here? Because I didn't 100% it. Is this... Or no, it was to, I think the princess used the crystals to rewind time. Yeah, heartwarming. Hug that big cat dude. Well, there's Blinx. We have a few things to check before we move on. This disc has game demos included. The playable demo is for a football game, which I'm not gonna bother with that, I'm gonna be honest with you. But we've got a few trailers to watch. Wait, is this actually is this playable? I thought it said non-interactive. Maybe I'm wrong. Did we get a playable trailer here? Press start to play. Uh-oh. It's playable. It said interactive. Okay, I just can't read. Well, this Blinx had a demo for Rally Sport Challenge in it then. That's cool. We haven't played this yet. So someday perhaps we'll play Rally Sport Challenge. We get like a... Cool. Trying to find... Yeah, there we go. See the car.
Medium left into long, easy right, tightens. Careful rocks inside.
No. Well...
Hard left. Long, easy right, careful rocks outside.
Yep, this sure is a generic-looking rally game.
Easy left, careful back into medium right.
Physics seem like they'll take some getting used to, but aren't necessarily bad. But this sure does look like the other 100 rally games I've already played. Oh god, the track is really long too. Progress is like... gonna be like a 5-minute long race. Well, the good news is I might not ever have to play this. Okay, I've decided I hate the physics. I've decided that I hate the physics. Too sim, every turn just involves sliding out. It sucks. It's gonna be one of those games for like weird people who like cars. Where like, oh, of course you have to brake to get around the turns. Just like a real car. It's like
Cautious narrows.
stuff that person in a locker. I don't know. It's no Top Gear Rally 2. True.
Straight, careful narrows.
Well, anything more sim than Outrun is too sim, frankly. And this is too sim.
Hard left. Cautious rocks outside.
At least there's no vehicle damage. In Top Gear Rally 2, this car would no longer be functioning. Well, Rally Sport Challenge delivers the ultimate in what's fun about Rally. Oh, okay, it's already gone. I didn't have time to read that. We have other options, but I don't feel like playing them. Maybe someday we'll get to this game. There's also trailers for Torque and Psychonauts. We have played Torque, we have not played Psychonauts. Torque was quite mid.
In a time of primitive customs,
In a world
of ancient dangers,
where Torque
an
exists.
enemy appears to challenge the past, present, and future. They invaded his home. They destroyed his world. But they made one foolish, one fatal mistake. They left Torque behind.
I think I gave this a 3, and like it was like the mildest of 3s. Like it was like a low mid 3. It was kind of okay, but kind of I remember nothing interesting happening, which this trailer makes it look like it's gonna be a sick game, right? Like Torque was just riding on a dinosaur there. But like 2003. Well, when did... Yeah, Torque actually came out in 2005. Incredibly. And there's Psychonauts. We'll watch this trailer as well.
I have to warn you, young cadet. You're about to step into a living nightmare.
I can read minds. Now concentrate.
This is honestly not a very good trailer.
No.
I like this logo, though. That's kind of cool. Yeah, totally different logo. I don't think that look made it into the final game. We've got like a 60s thing going on. Yeah, it is, right? I mean, it has a PC version, but aside from that, I don't think there was a PS2 port, was there? Yes, there was. Okay, never mind. Apparently it was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive, and then they changed their minds. Never mind. I don't know why I didn't think there was a PS2 version of that. But anyway, I think that's about everything there is to see with Blinx. Apparently there is a secret ending if you get all the stuff, but I'm not gonna get all the stuff. So, give me a sec. Well, I don't think it's a timed exclusive thing. I think they just Because it came out... So it came out on PC and Xbox April 19th, and then the PS2 version was June 21st. So yeah, I guess it was technically timed for 2 months, but like I think probably it wasn't a real paid timed exclusive situation. That would be a weird thing to pay for, 2 months of exclusivity. Anyway, let's see. Alright, well, there you have it. Blinx the Time Sweeper. Let's get some kind of thing playing. Alright. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. That was game 137. It's really funny to see Xbox 137. Meanwhile, I've only beaten 133 games. Xbox thing is a fucking mess right now. But that was game 137, Blinx the Time Sweeper, done in 8 hours and 50 minutes and 32 seconds, which I guess is slow, because How Long to Beat said it was 8 hours, and it took more like 9, so I guess I'm just bad at games. No sewer level, You know what? There was that one level in World 1 that had the cool water effect, which I'm just now realizing, was there water, like, anywhere else in the game? That cool water effect was, like, a thing we saw once in World 1 and then never again. There's water in the ice levels, but in those, if you touch the water, you die. It was, like, not... It wasn't, like, water you could walk around in. There were the canals. It was, like... I feel like there was definitely... We're very close. We're very close, but I think I'm not gonna count it. I think I'm not gonna count whatever was going on. World 2 was, like, Canals World. That's an explicit theme that is not the same as sewers. And then World 1, I think, might have had a little bit of water in it, but it was kind of just like a village level, you know? We never went indoors to, like, an indoor place with water. That would have probably put it over the edge for me. But how was that? How was Blinx the Time Sweeper? It's complicated, this one. I'm not really sure what to, like, a lot of this game is fine. A lot of this game is completely fine. But then as you get later in the game, it just feels... So first of all, the backflip should not be in the game. The backflip shouldn't be in the game, period. The backflip should not be in the game. It adds nothing. There's no situation where you could ever possibly want that backflip to happen. Like, it doesn't do anything. It's not like a, you know, it's not like SM64 where you get like a high side flip or something and it's a useful ability. It's an ability that is completely worthless because it's just objectively worse than a regular jump, except it's a regular jump that you then have no control over, that has massive startup and ending lag. So literally, like, it's not that big of an issue for the first most of the game where you're just kind of chilling, but as you get into the ice world in particular, and as you head into World 8 where there's tons of stuff you have to be constantly dodging, and then the boss fights, it just feels like at the most, sort of the most intense times in this game, when you're trying to do the most, that is the exact moment when backflips are most likely to happen, and they're just going to get you hit every single time. I took so many hits in this game because of the backflip, and it's like, when would you ever want to do that? It is just a terrible move that shouldn't be in the game. It shouldn't be in. That annoyed me so much. And in a broader sense, really my main beef with this game, my main beef with Blinx the Time Sweeper, is that so many of the hits feel like obnoxious. Like, the game gets pretty obnoxious as you go deeper into it, where it's just like, almost every hit is just like, what do you mean that hit me? That's bullshit. I disagree. You know, like, a lot of it, you know, the bosses are kind of all like that, where it's just like, oh, okay, they just, sure, I guess I get hit there. And it's just like, it just feels like a fucking mess. Like, the amount of hits you're taking, it just feel, I don't know, it does not feel good to play once the game gets harder. It does not feel good to play, because hits are just coming, like, enemies fly at you from off-screen a whole lot. It just, I don't know. So it just felt like a lot of nonsense, kind of. Aside from that, it was fine, though. Aside from that, I think the game was completely fine. You know, aesthetically, it's good. The visuals were good throughout. The whole, like... So the game mostly being based on fighting enemies, I don't know how exactly to feel about it. I don't really feel one way or the other about the time crystal mechanics, like the item management things. At times, when you needed to use a certain item, like, here's what I'll say. A lot of it sort of almost feels like, hear me out, it sort of feels like you're Blinx the Time Sweeper, right? And you're at the fork in the road. You're at that, like, the fork in the road meme with the two houses on either side. That's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, apparently. You know, on one side you have, this game is a pure platformer, and it's all about platforming. And on the other side, you have, this game is primarily a puzzle game. You know? Like, you could go in either direction. You could just make it all action, all platformer. Or you could go the other way, and you could have puzzles surrounding correct use of the time crystals. And it sort of feels like Blinx tries to split the difference. Like, you're at the fork in the road, and Blinx is like, I'm not budging. I'm Blinx the Time Sweeper. I'm staying at the fork. And so they try to have, like, a game that's mostly action and platforming. But then every once in a while, they'll, like, rarely require you to have a certain time power-up. But then, because most of the drops are random, you probably don't have that time power-up, or they have to just, like, try to give it to you. But then if you use it wrong, then you brick the level and have to start over, and that's kind of irritating. And it just feels like, if they want level design if they want the level design to be made around you using certain abilities in certain ways, then they needed to make it so that, like, your use of the time powers doesn't rely on random drops, or, like, knowing ahead of time what you're gonna need so that you can manage correctly. Like, if they're gonna go in that direction, they need to rework how you get the time abilities and how you use them a little bit, I think. And if they're gonna go all platforming and stuff, then that's fine. But they sort of split the difference in a way that is, like, a little unusual, I think. Yeah, that's a more succinct way to put it. The time powers feel a little underbaked in this game, where, like, most of the time I just wasn't using any of them, unless I just wanted to, like, get myself out of a jam. Like, if there were a bunch of dudes and I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm just gonna freeze these guys. Aside from that, it was just like, I don't need these, really. You can just play the game. But this is probably a very predictable rating. I'm giving this game a 3. It's a 3. It's not a 4. It's not a 4, but it's definitely not a 2. It's a rock solid 3, mid to high 3 even. I have played much more boring platformers than this. This one was not boring. There are some questionable ideas, though. Yeah, it's not Dr. Muto, for sure. It's definitely not Dr. Muto.